Hey there folks, today's video is sponsored by Knob Creek. Now when you want to get your knob polished, there ain't no better way to talk the ladies into it, or the guys if that's your thing, than having a good old stink on from Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Knob Creek. Oh, 10mm socket, where are you? Hey there folks, today we have a treat in the shop. It is a tractor that came in basically in a bucket. And, well, it wasn't that bad, but yeah, we got a fucking project somebody else took apart, gotta put it back together, and I hate this kind of shit. Alright, well, out of 680 of you, probably one of you know how to shoot this. I don't know if you could see that opening right there, where that rubber tip has come off. If I can't shoot it like this, somebody let me know how to. If I just need a magnifying glass, or if I need a special lens, or if I just gotta break it off to show you what it did. She broke. There you go. That's why it's leaking. I'm gonna put this back together and see if I can't get this thing to run out of here today. Garage is getting a little crowded. So in order to replace this needle valve, it's inside this carburetor, which is already apart. I just screwed it back together so I wouldn't lose any pieces. This is your fuel shutoff solenoid, which also acts as the bowl nut. When you give this 12 volts, this thing shoots out, shoots back, actually it shoots in. That allows fuel to go up into this hole here. That's where your main jet's at. This here is the float, right? So as fuel fills this bowl, the float goes up and the needle valve shuts off the fuel flow. Okay, pretty self-explanatory. It's very similar to the way a toilet tank works. Sound a little hoarse today. I feel like my throat's closing up. Too many bong hits. Yeah. So on some models, like the Briggs & Stratton one I showed you before, this seat is replaceable. This is a Kohler Carburetor. It's not. So we're going to be rolling the dice here, and we'll probably get a 50-50 shot that this is going to work. But since that rubber tip was fucked off, I'm going to say it's more like probably 90% this will work. That's the fucker right there. That's all I want. I don't need anything else out of this kit, really. I won't give him the parts back. That way he thinks I used everything. Come on. Cocksucker. Oh, I break this one now. Shit. I don't know if you guys use Leatherman tools. This original one, my all-time favorite. I had them all. This is probably my third or fourth one of these. I just like it. I don't know why. Okay, so we could clean this up, but I don't really have any chemicals that are going to do anything to this. So I'm going to put it back together and just make the leak stop. Hopefully it runs good. If it don't, I'll get back in there or just tell them to order a whole new carb, because it's kind of corroded. And I got rid of my carb tank when I, god damn it, I got rid of my carb tank when I sold La Casa de Grisa. So that goes in like so. And just drop it in the hole. Alright. Put that pin back in. Where'd the pin go? Oh, in here. Put this like so. Yep, Leatherman. Coolest yet gayest sounding tool ever. Come on. Oh, it's Friday. Don't put fucking needle nose through your finger. Come on, you motherfucker. Oh shit. I'm going in the wrong way. Shouldn't matter. I mean, this thing should slide in and out of there. It's got corrosion issues for sure. and stick it in this way. That's what she said. Come on. Oh, oh. Now if you do this move, you're risking breaking the ear off. Done that. Yeah, fuck. Well, alright. Let's not fuck this up. That's the shit right there. Fucking lefty back in the house. Wait, which one was it? Yeah, they're both fucked. Both sides are fucked. This thing was corroded pretty good. Alright, come on now. Do this stupid move one more time. Come on, you fucker. Yeah, this thing should slide in and out of there like a slick dick up a whore's ass. Fuck. Oh, I think it just went in. Oh yeah. Oop, went too far. Now I feel comfortable doing this move. There we go. Okay. So, just because we got it apart, and we're in this situation here, we take our oh, where's that thing at? Save those little straws. Every time I get a can of Cosby, or in this case, carburetor and choke cleaner, I try and save the straw. A lot of times you can get this right up at their pilot jet. I don't know if I get the angle right for the shot here, but get right up in there, give her a blast. As long as she's coming out of the intake, see it coming out of the intake. You see that? Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. We're clear. And we're clear. Okay, I guess I need the bowl gasket out of there too because that's missing. Should have just cut this whole fucker open. Yeah, man. Hope there's one in there. I don't see it. Oh, you gotta be kidding. No bowl gasket? Oh, you fucking kidding me. Oh, there it is. Hiding. Alright, now, a little PB blaster on this goes a long way when it comes to slowing down the corrosion. Because this is a steel bowl, and this is an aluminum carburetor body. When those two dissimilar metals are real close to each other, sometimes they corrode. No, they always corrode. So this kind of puts a little barrier in there. Put it on the flange instead of putting it on the bowl. Make sure it's seated all the way around, because it's not. See that? Just gonna walk it around. We're good. Nothing's in the bowl. Put that on. And the solenoid has a little gasket. Make sure that gasket's there or it will leak. It's there. And it's fairly intact, so I'm just gonna reuse that. I'm gonna put the new one in my toolbox. A lot of times you tear one of those and you're like, oh man, where am I going to get one of those right now? Then you end up punching one out and it looks fucking retarded. Alright, now hand tight's good enough if the nut on this is not spinning freely from this, because this part that's holding the electromagnet on is just crimped onto that, I guess you'd call it shaft, whatever. But this is plenty tight enough and it's holding on to the nut. Ooh, somebody was beating on this thing too. Running like shit, so you give it a smack with a hammer. Either that or when you had the studs on there, there was something retaining it, and they thought that it should just slide right off, and you start Bubba in it. Why ain't it coming off? So I'm going to reinstall this, and I'll just finalize the video when I get it running, because I'm kind of up against the 8-ball here. I got a bunch of shit to do today, so I'm going to shorten this video. Alright, well, we got her all back together. I got the fuel line on it, and it has not dripped in about 20 minutes, so I'll say this is a successful repair. I can't go any farther because I don't have any more parts. He must have the air shroud. I hope he has the air shroud. The thing will overheat if he doesn't. And the air filter as well. So I just kind of left this all loose. See if it'll fire up. But the battery's dead. Well, I lent out my toaster tester to my brother about a month ago, and I haven't seen it back yet. So we're going to use my super expensive Harbor Fart $5 multimeter. What do we got here? Ooh, 3.75 volts. Yeah, that's going to get her going. Fuck. Alright, let's give her one more shot. Come on, baby. Not long enough. Another couple minutes. That's bad enough I'm missing half my tools, but somebody polished off my knob, and I don't even remember who. Okay, contact. Watch for flying debris. Eyes, ears, move your kombucha. Come on, baby. Come on. Son of a whore. Give this one more shot, otherwise I'm going to push it up on the trailer and get this fucking piece of shit out of here. I hate shit coming in on a box. What the fuck? So you want to roll this over to the end of the back of the compression stroke so you got all those freewheeling RPMs. Get some momentum on that flywheel. Come on, baby. Ah, fuck. It kicks the brake off. That's why I died. Oh, fucking brake down. Pile of shit. Come on. Back to the loose part. There we go. Okay, come on, baby. God damn it. Down, 3 to go. Thanks for watching, and click subscribe or like or comment, any of that stuff. You know how this algorithm thing works. The more activity I get on the thing, then the more subs come in, and we'll get closer to 1,000. And like I said, I'm going to show my tits at 1,000 subs. So yeah, sure. Thanks, guys.